Namaskar, hello and a very warm welcome to CIET NCERT's live phone and interactive program. This is our maths class for all the 8th class children. We are here with the topic Cube and Cube Roots Part 2. If you have not seen Part 1, I would request you all to please watch Part 1, which is available on our YouTube channel, that is NCERT Official. My name is Tanvi Khurana and you're watching us on eVidya channel number 8 and also on our YouTube channel NCERT Official. If you have any questions, any queries, any problems that you're unable to solve, please share it on them on our YouTube channel. In the live chat box, just write down your equations, anything you want, and share them with us. We have a guest with us. She is here in our studio. Let me please introduce to you Miss Swati Badwar. Ma'am, a very warm welcome to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am is a TGT in mathematics from DPS Arkipuram, Sector 12, New Delhi. And she'll be answering all your doubts, all your questions. If you want to email us your queries, you can do that on our email ID, which is dth.class8@ciet.nic.in. So before we start understanding the cube and cube roots and start solving the sums for that, let me just tell you that we are extremely proud of the fact that India assumed G20 presidency and would convene the G20 Leaders Summit for the first time in the country this year, that is 2023. A nation deeply committed to democracy and multilateralism, India's G20 presidency would be a watershed moment in her history as it seeks to play an important role by finding global pragmatic solutions for the well-being of all, and in doing so manifest its true spirit of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, or should I say the world is one family. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam also translates to one earth, one family, one future, and that is exactly the theme of this year's India's G20 presidency. So let's begin this conversation. Let me please ask ma'am, what did we do in the first part, because these two are interconnected. So to begin with part 1's preview, I would ask you that what exactly did we do?
So in the previous session we have discussed what are cube numbers, how we can identify whether the given number is a perfect cube or not. So what are cube numbers? We have just discussed in the last session. So I'll just recapitulate it. So numbers obtained when a number is multiplied by itself 3 times. जब हम एक नंबर को 3 बार अपने आप से ही मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, so that numbers are known as cube numbers. We have also discussed how to find the prime factorization method to find the cube of a number. So look at your screen, let us just recapitulate it. In the prime factorization of any number, if each prime factor appears 3 times, as I told you, what are cube numbers? When the number obtained, or we can just multiply the number by itself 3 times. So here also you can see, if the factor is appearing 3 times, then the number is a perfect cube. Consider the number. Let us take one example, 216. So by prime factorization method we can easily find out the prime factors. So here we have 6 cube, that means 216 is the perfect cube of 6. Now consider the number 500. Again you can just find out the prime factorization of these numbers. So we have just checked which one are the perfect cubes, which one are not the perfect cubes, and today we are going to understand what are cube roots. Now finding the cube root is the inverse operation of finding the cube. This is basically the inverse operation. So as we know that 3 cube is 27, so we can also write the same equation as, this is the symbol of to find out the cube root. So we can just simply write down 27 inside this symbol, you will get 3, because 27 can be written as 3 into 3 into 3. So 3 is repeating thrice, 3 बार repeat कर रहा है, so we can just take 1 out. So this symbol denotes cube root, ये cube root को denote करता है. So smallest multiple that is a perfect cube. How we are going to find out that? Before that, let us discuss few examples which are based upon how to find out the cube root of a given number. So here we have the number as 3375. Basically we need to find out the cube root of this number. So as I have discussed, the prime factorization method, how to find out the cube of a number, in the similar way we are going to find out the prime factor of the given number. Here the number is given as 3375. So, let us find out the prime factorization of this number. So, 3375, as at the units place, or we can say at the ones place, we have 5. So, this number is not divisible by 2. So, we have to see another prime number, that is the next prime number is 3. So, let us divide this by 3. So, 3 ones are 1, 2, 5. So, we will get 1125. Again this number is divisible by 3 only. So, you will get 375. Again this number is divisible by 3. You will get 125. Now, this is not divisible by 3, this number is divisible by 5. So, 5 25s are 125, then 5 5s are 5 ones are. So, we are having here the number as 1. So, we can write 3375 as 3 into 3 into 3, and how many times 5? 3 times 5. 5 into 5 into 5. As we need to find out the cube root निकालना है. So, this is the symbol. Write down 3375. Here also 3 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 5 into 5. You have to make the pair of 3. So, here we have one pair, another pair is here. So, take out 3 and 5, multiply them, what will you get? 15. So, cube root of 3375 is 15. So, let us solve one more example. Find the cube root of 74,088. Now, again you have to find out the cube root. So, use the prime factorization to find the prime factors of this number, the number which is given. So, let us find out the prime factors. 74,088. What will you get? Divide this number by 2. Start dividing. What will you get? 37,044. Again divide this by 2. You will get 18,522. Then again divide it by 2. So, you will get 9261, means 9261. Now, this is divisible by 3. So, you will get 3087. Again divide this by 3. You will get 1029. Now, again divide by 3. You will get 343. Now, this is divisible by 7. So, 7 49s are. Then 7 7s are. 7 1s are. So, basically cube root of 74,088 is cube root of the prime factorization. Just write down the prime factors over here. 1 2 3, 3 times 2, then 1 2 3, 3 times 3, and 3 times 7. Make the pairs of 3 3 like this. So, take 2 common, 3 out, 7 out. So, what will you get? 42. So, basically this is the cube root of 42. So, whether the number is a 5-digit number, 7-digit number, 2-digit number, or more than I can say 3-digit number, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever digit number is there, you can simply apply the prime factorization to find out the cube root of the given number. Simply make the group of 3 3. यहाँ पर 3 3 का ग्रुप बनाना है, because the number is occurring thrice. वो number 3 बार occur करेगा, तो you can easily take out out. So now another question is, find the cube root of 8,000. Now this seems to be really very easy. We can easily divide this number by 2 first. So first of all, just find out the prime factors of 8,000. So you will get 4000, then 2000, then 1000. Again this is divisible by 5, 500, then 250, then you will get 125. Now this is divisible by 5, 25s are 5 5s are, then you will get 1 in the last. So you can just see that here we can just see 3 occurring thrice, this is also occurring thrice, so you can take out 2, from here also you can take out 2, from here also you can just take out 5. So multiply 2 into 2 into 5, what will you get?
20.
20. Yes ma'am.
Ma'am, what if one of the numbers is not occurring thrice?
So such kind of questions we have discussed in the last session. I am going to discuss few questions like that in this session as well. Question number 5 and 6 are like that only. So if they are not occurring thrice, either we can just, if they are occurring twice, so we have to multiply by 3. Suppose 3 is occurring twice, so we have to multiply it by 3, one more 3. If the number is occurring only one time, suppose 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So we can easily divide that number by 3. Both sides we are going to divide it by 3. So we will get the answer.
Okay.
Okay. So here we need to find out the cube root of such a big number. Hai na?
Yeah.
This is a 5-digit number. As I told you, whether the number is a 5-digit number, 6, 2, 3, what you have to do, simply find out the prime factorization of the given number. So in this question as well, we are going to find out the prime factorization. So let us just find out. Since the digit at one's place is even, so just divide this by 2. So what will you get? 6, 9, 1, 2. Again divided by 2, you will get 3, 4, 5, 6. Again divided by 2, what will you get? 1, 7, 2, 8. Then again it is divisible by 2, 864. Divisible by 2, 432. Divisible by 2, 216. Divisible by 2, 108. Again divisible by 2, 54. Divisible by 2, 27. Now this is not divisible by 2. We can easily divide this by 3.
3.
3 9s are 27.
3.
Then 3 3, 3 1s are. Start making the pair. This is occurring thrice, this is occurring thrice, this is occurring thrice, and 3 is occurring thrice. So we can just take out 2 from here. यहाँ से भी 2 आ जाएगा. From here as well. From here we can just take out 3. So multiply 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So what will you get?
36.
36.
3 2s are 6, 6 2s
Yes.
are 12.
हाँ, 12 into 3 is 36. Correct ma'am. So this is basically the cube root of 36. Now look at your screen. We have smallest multiple, that is a perfect cube. Smallest multiple, that is a perfect cube. Now we can find the cube root of a number by prime factorization, as I told you how to solve the questions by using prime factorization method. So this is just an example. So let us take the example 5832. By prime factorization we have such kind of factors with us. So we have just make the group of 3 numbers which are occurring thrice. So here we can take out 2 common, 3 common, and again 3 common. So the answer is 2 into 3 into 3, you will get 18. So this is just the example which we have just discussed here as well. So now we have the question number 5. Look here. Is 1188 a perfect cube? Now we have to check whether this number is a perfect cube or not. So for that, as ma'am was asking that how we can just get a perfect cube, or we are not getting the number is not occurring thrice. So what we have to do? Factorization of this number. As we have discussed how to find out the prime factorization, so you can easily find out the prime factorization of the given number. Now as you can see here, यहाँ पर 3 is occurring thrice,
Right.
2 is occurring twice, ये 2 बार आ रहा है, और 11 is occurring only once. 11 सिर्फ एक ही बार आ रहा है. So यहाँ पर उसने बोला to be divided, that means we are not going to multiply this by anything. इसको किसी से भी मल्टीप्लाई नहीं करेंगे. तो हम क्या करेंगे? द नंबर्स विच आर अकरिंग ट्वाइस एंड ओनली वंस, वी आर गोइंग टू डिवाइड द गिवन नंबर बाय दैट नंबर्स. तो यहाँ पर आ रहा है 2 इंटू 2 मीन्स 4 एंड 4 इंटू 11 इज 44. So we are going to divide this by 44 so that the quotient is a perfect cube. So we can say that the prime numbers 2 and 11 do not appear in group of threes. 2 और 11 group of threes में occur नहीं कर रहे हैं. So this is not a perfect cube. तो हम कह सकते हैं not a
Perfect cube.
perfect cube. क्यों नहीं है? क्योंकि these numbers are not occurring thrice. 2 और 11 3 times occur नहीं कर रहे हैं. So what we have to do? 2 appears only 2 times and the prime number 11 appears only once. So we divide this by, हम क्या करेंगे? 1188 को किससे डिवाइड कर देंगे? 2 into 2 into 11. That means 1188 divided by 44. Then the prime factorization, जो prime factorization होगी उसमें ना तो 2 आएगा ना 11 आएगा. So we can say that the smallest natural number by which this should be divided to make a perfect cube is what? 44. अगर मैं इस नंबर को 44 से ही डिवाइड कर दूं तो ये क्या बन जाएगा? एक परफेक्ट क्यूब. सिमिलरली अगर वो यहाँ बोलता कि बाय विच नंबर वी शुड मल्टीप्लाई, हम किससे मल्टीप्लाई करें? तो मुझे इसको अकर कराना था 3 टाइम्स, तो मैं इसको एक 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देती, और इसे अकर कराना था 3 टाइम्स, तो मैं 11 into 11 means 121 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देती. So it depends upon the language of the question what is asked. If it is asked that you have to divide, तो आप जो अकर नहीं कर रहे थ्राइस उससे डिवाइड कर दीजिए. एंड इफ इन द क्वेश्चन बाय विच नंबर वी शुड मल्टीप्लाई, देन टू मेक द पेयर ऑफ, और वी कैन से द ग्रुप ऑफ 3 नंबर्स जो अकर करें 3 बार, हम क्या करेंगे? उतने टाइम्स उसको उससे मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे. सो we are going to discuss one more question where we have the question as by which number we should multiply. अब यहाँ पर multiply है तो you have to find out the prime factorization of this number. When you will find the prime factorization of this number, what will you get? देखो, we have 68 and 600. 68. The prime factorization, when you will just solve this question, you will get 2 into 2 into 2. Then 5 into 5 into 7 into 7 into 7. So here 2 is occurring thrice, 7 is occurring thrice, but what about 5? 5 is not occurring thrice. 5 तो 2 ही बार आ रहा है, 3 बार आ ही नहीं रहा. यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन क्या है? किससे मल्टीप्लाई करें? तो किससे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे? 5 से. इसको 3 बार अकर कराने के लिए किससे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे? 5 से. That means you have to multiply this number by 5. और यहाँ पर आप क्या कर देंगे? जब 5 से इधर मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं तो आप इधर भी मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. सो नाउ द नंबर इज अकरिंग 3 टाइम्स, है ना? 3 बार आ रहा है. सो सिंपली मल्टीप्लाई दिस टू मेक इट अ परफेक्ट क्यूब. व्हेन यू विल सॉल्व दिस तो आपके पास क्या आ जाएगा? आपके पास नंबर आएगा 343000. तो ये एक परफेक्ट क्यूब बन गया. परफेक्ट क्यूब बन गया.
Of which number, ma'am?
Then you have to just find out the prime factorization.
Okay.
This is a perfect cube. Fine.
Okay.
और अगर of which number चाहिए तो you can just simply find out. You can just take out 2 from here, 5 from here and 7 from here. 5 2s are 10 and 10 7s are 70. तो ये किसका क्यूब है? 70 का. Fine. तो this is really very simple. Simply how to find out the cube of a number. जब आपको प्राइम फैक्टर्स पता है तो यू कैन इजिली फाइंड आउट द क्यूब रूट एज वेल. हम इससे देख सकते हैं कि किसका क्यूब है? 70 का क्यूब है.
Right.
तो यू कैन जस्ट सॉल्व द क्वेश्चंस ऑफ द एक्सरसाइज एंड जस्ट आस्क द क्वेश्चंस.
एब्सोल्युटली।
you.
तो बच्चे प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं अपनी टेक्स्ट बुक में जितने भी एक्सरसाइजेस दिए हैं उसमें, और क्यूब रूट्स ढूंढिए कौन सा नंबर का परफेक्ट क्यूब क्या है, एंड फॉर क्वेरीज मैम इज ऑफ कोर्स हियर।
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for clearing the doubts of cube and cube roots both, because this is a crucial part of their chapter.
Yes,
Thank you.
ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
थैंक यू टू ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स फॉर बीइंग विद अस टुडे, एंड मैम ने इतने प्यार से समझाए और जितने भी सम मैम ने सॉल्व करे हैं विद ईच एंड एवरी स्टेप सॉल्व करे हैं। तो अगर आपको किसी भी स्टेप में कोई भी डाउट होता है तो आप हम तक पहुंचा सकते हैं। So for now we are wrapping up this particular program, but upcoming next is a very special program which is an online training going on the theme which is leveraging digital technology for school and teacher education. So this is day 4, and the topic of discussion is going to be there. So please watch this online training and raise your questions for sure. Keep on watching eVidya channels, and before leaving, let me just remind you that if you have not purchased the NCERT textbooks for now for this new academic session 2023-2024, please purchase them. Either you can go to the sales counter directly and purchase those books, or you can simply download the PDF versions from the NCERT Diksha or ePathshala websites or their mobile applications. And the third method is you can simply place an order through the website. Website is ncertbooks.ncert.gov.in. Place an order and you will be receiving the books at your doorstep in no time with no delivery charge at all. Please purchase those books as soon as you can. Thank you so much once again. Have a great day ahead. I'm Tanvi Khurana. I'll take a leave of you. Namaskar.